Well, something a bit different today. We're at the opposite end of the island. We're up in the Northern Plains and we've got Premier League football live. 2:30 Saturday afternoon. Settle in and watch Ayre United play host to Marown. Just check me social media. Is everything switched on? If you manage to catch this, we'll welcome any comments, please. Just check me bits and bobs. And hits the bar. And it's a goal, 1-0 up already. They're playing for the media audience. There you go. Ayre United posted one within seconds of the start. So what about that? 1-0 up. Marown. Nice little club, Marown. We like them. And they're coming back with a bit of fight. Trying to equalise that deficit that was introduced to the game so early. So Premier League, normally we're focused at Castletown and their activities, but they've got a week off. So we thought we'd just come up north and see what the offering is, and it's very good so far because you've got a goal within minutes of the game commencing. So I'll have a look at the team sheet soon. Marown playing into the wind. Bit of a breeze up here. Not quite the summer weather that we were promised for the weekend. I always feel a little bit miffed when that happens. Forecasters get it wrong. The barbecue continues to rust. So the Ayre United massive. Not quite sure what the usual turnout is up here. I'll have a look at the team sheets shortly, see who we've got. We did have Marown play at Castletown, I remember. That's where we had was it Tom Curfey? Doing a bit of commentary. I believe he's playing for the Combi. Down on that lovely ground on the middle of the island in Crosby there. Now, we were lucky today. We turned up and I thought I was just going to be filming the game touchline, which is never easy. And there was a bit of a scaffolding rig conveniently placed next to the clubhouse. And a couple of the Ayre lads managed to lift it over, and we had a scaffolding expert on site who put this rig together. So added bonus, and another opportunity presents itself and it's put out for a corner. Just get the camera, just get all the settings right, so we know what we're doing. If you like a bit of entertainment for a Saturday afternoon, or maybe you're going to do the catch-up, maybe you're one of the players who's on the field today, and you'll be checking out your form, checking out the good and the bad. Thanks for tuning in, and always give us a thumbs up on the transmission, and a like on the channel if you want to see a bit more football. Be nice to keep this going throughout the year. Certainly works well. Great to get the support from the clubs and the referees. Importantly, they like to review their what can I say? Their duties on the field of play. So any comments, you can put them in the box. Doesn't have to be when it's live. If you like what you see, happy days. Normally, I cover Castletown in the Hartford Homes Tower. But of course, Castletown have got a week off and a rest. They're just, what can I say, relishing a great start to the season, which has gone so well with 4 games out of 4. And Colby played a game more at top of the table, so that is going to be quite a game in a few weeks' time. I think it's something like the 23rd, maybe, or the 30th, where Colby will be hosting Castletown in a top of the table clash. So Ayre United got the team sheet. Nicely scribed. See if we can pick out a few of the key players. Here we've got Nathan Tier in goal. On the back line, Weatherall, call it. Is that Nick Hunt or is it Hurt? I don't know. Jonathan Shields, Declan Cummins, that's a good northern name, Cummins. Sean Kelly, Cameron Tor, Chris Duggan, Daniel Oram, and Harry Best. Harry Best, what a great name for a footballer. Harry. So far, percentage play is heavily on the Tangerine side of things. Are they surprise winners of the league? Not quite sure on the history, but what a great moment that must have been for the club to take the Premier honours. Let's have a look at the Marown. Goal, Nick Corlett, Lewis Brew, the Macquaries, Harvey Collister, Connor Gilbert, Jack Moyer. Jack Moyer, that name rings a bell. Carl Hartman, Tom Redmond, Mikey Collister and Michael Webber. So I'm on this tower. The wind's getting up and it's a bit shaky. It's quiet. Okay, at the moment, the guy that put the tower together, he's just here. The guy in the white jacket. So hopefully he'll step in to help if things just get a little bit too shaky. Just the wind's up though. Well, the signal looks pretty good. We've had 10 minutes so far. Scoreboard will say that it's Ayre 1, Marown 0. So I'm not quite sure what kind of turnout this place gets. Have a look around. Let's see. Oh, let's go back onto the field of play. Don't want to miss anything. There's not that many people up here. I mean, I don't really know what you do on a Saturday afternoon in Ayre or Andreas. It always kind of stops me in my tracks, you know, when someone says, "Have you been up Andreas recently?" Oh, great play. So I'll just have a look at my team sheet now. I can see, you can understand who is doing what. That number 4 seemed quite handy. Let's just... you don't get this on Sky TV, do you? So that's Nick. Nick Hurt or Nick Hunt? I don't know. Has anyone seen Nick Hunt? Corner ball. Marown looking a little bit nervous at the moment, I must admit. Forced to clear out and picked up by Luke Corlett. And the ball put out for a corner. Safety first, as we say. Looking on the... oh, hang on. Nick Hurt, he is the player manager, and Nick White, who I should know, is the assistant. So that's the guy that helped me with the scaffolding. And on the bench we've got Nixon and Mohammed. Oof. Referee just letting the play go on, really, keeping the game fluid, and Marown just pressing forward, but not really any threats posted onto the Ayre United goal as yet. So Collister, Webber, Redmond will be the attacking force for the... is it Claret? Claret and Gold? Is it? I don't know. So we've got a few people strolling in from the village now, just... maybe... I'm not quite sure what you'd be doing in Andreas, but go for a lovely meal at the Grosvenor. I was lucky to be there not too long ago, and always a nice spread up there, isn't it? Quite homely, friendly. It's almost like going for a drink in someone's front room. Obligatory corner shop. Local school. Not quite sure what the demographic is up here. Funny, really. I've had a job this week where I've been looking after some people who don't live on the Isle of Man, and they've been doing a course in Douglas. So they're from all over the place: Brazil, Cameroon, Cyprus, and you get chatting to them every day. And what one of the guys said, he said, "Where are the children? I never see any young people." And to be honest, I've been driving around Douglas this last week, and it's like a scene from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. There's no young people or kids around at all, so anyone's got leverage on this conspiracy, please let me know. That's what it is. Maybe there's a child stealer around. So, chance for Marown to get themselves organised. So far, so good. Cards kept in the ref's pocket. Hurt just trying to find the link up there for another goal. But it all seems very quite gentlemanly. I go to some games and I must admit the language can be a little bit colourful, so to speak. A few new words thrown in. Maybe it's a geographical thing. Maybe that these air boys are a bit more churchy, a bit more respectful. Be interested to see what the discipline record is. Maybe there's a bit of a social study to be done on that. So here he is. That's the player manager. So he's quite handy, isn't he? Controlling the game. Just freeing up that right flank. A little bit messy there. Big unit there, number 14. Let's have a look who that is. Adam Scarf. Some effort getting put in now. Tempo of the game has just picked up a bit. So up front for Ayre United will be Harry Best and Dan Oram, Chris Duggan. Referee just getting called into action there. Simple decision to make. Straightforward free kick. Nobody arguing the toss. There's no shouting. The game just progressing on nicely. So up on the tower here, things have settled down a little bit. The wind has just eased off. I was getting a little bit, what can I say, worried. Oh, Marown. And there we go. You've got a goal. That is it, number 8. So I can quickly refer to the team sheet. Let's have a look. For Marown. And Carl. Jack Moyer? No. It's Carl Hartman. You know, I might have been reading some of the wrong names before from the team sheets. Apologies for that. Didn't quite read the small print, but it's 1-1. So let's adjust the scoreboard. So we've got you a couple of goals in the can. Anyway, that's one thing. Scarf on the ball. Trying to link up. Bit of scaffolding pole there for you. State of the art. So Marown got a goal against the run of play. So I really have slipped up there. It's not Scarf, it's Kelly. Sean Kelly. I was reading the wrong heading on the sheet. Now, John Motson must be turning in his grave. Chris Duggan is your number 9 for the Ayre team. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can work out who's who. Because I only just racked up last minute. I don't know the players, so I can just, if they just turn around, I can see your numbers. There we go. So number 9, he's a big lad. That's Chris Duggan. So I think we're back on and with it. Sorry about that. Bit of a technical difficulty. Happens every time at the start of the month when credit resets itself. And you're halfway through doing a transmission and it crashes. And we can continue this remarkable football game, which is 1-1 at the moment. Malou looking comfortable. Ayre looking comfortable so. Very good player. Seems to have control of the game. Safely into the keeper's hands. So there we go. I think we're back into a professional condition. But we're back. So the score remains 1-1. I've got a few more people now. Oh, chance for Marown against the run of play. Let's get to the scoreboard. So the away team poaching a goal. So I did spy that was number 8 for Marown. It's been a right hoo-ha. So I think that was the guy that scored the goal at the first one, Hartman. Ayre United team pressing forward now to equalise. Great ball. Judged to be out of play. So it's Cameron Torrey received the ball. Who made that pass? The centre back there. Again, referee, a lot of pressure put on the ref. Having to adjudicate right across the field and almost guess the lines. Don't know about you, that fiasco over the weekend on the TV with Spurs and Liverpool. That's a definite foul there. No problem there for the referee. Opportunity. So, Ayre United number 10. Oram. Let's see. Let's have a look. Who's up front for this? Can we predict who's going to do some damage? Cameron Torr is the number 7. Not the most difficult ball to deal with, but I think I'd call that a slice. Just going out of play there. So there you have it. Marown are in control. Let's just enjoy the football a moment, see what Marown can do. Certainly, the percentages would have had the home team in control. And oh, just cleared away there. Just cleared away. Almost at the feet of Chris Duggan, and Johnny Shields is taking the corner. Let's get a bit of scaffolding pole in for you. Nothing too pressing there. Ball put out of play again. So it's 3 o'clock. So we've had just over half an hour of this. Hope you're enjoying it. Sorry we had a little bit of a glitch there. Oh, and it's in. And that is the captain, the manager. Very good. Yeah. That's Nick Hurt, inflicting some pain on the visitors. So there you go. You've been treated to 4 goals in the first half an hour. Scoring spectacular. Sorry about the maybe the camera angle. Well, that's out of order, that is. Duggan just getting involved in a bit of a melee and gives away a free kick. So let's try and get to know the teams. Your Marown keeper, Nick Corlett. See, I don't know the provenance of all these people, but it's an expertly written team sheet. Beautiful fonts. And I imagine that will be David Brew, the manager, who's scripted that. Two players named Macquarie. Didn't they used to own the Steam packet? All those are the same name, Macquarie. Was that it? So the Manxmen went out today in mill pond conditions. Out to Haysham. Flat calm. Oof. Good play there from the defender. Back again, bit of close football, training pitch stuff until there. Looking for opportunities for Marown. Yep, the Manxman there. Heading out. And then on the rough days they put the ban out. Is there a message there? Is there something we need to know? We'll find out by January, February. So 2 apiece. Bit of a pan round. You get the Andreas, what do you call them? The Andreas Massive coming out to watch. Referees had a quiet game so far. So let me have a look round. They've got a clubhouse. It's next to a school. I think it's around the back of the old police station, isn't it? Isn't that around here somewhere? Back in the day. Is it still a police station? I don't know. They all got sold off, didn't they? All these payouts they've got to keep covering for. Well, the signal seems to be okay. I've got a 9% drop rate. So I'm not quite sure what the state of play is up here. They do have the internet up north. Call it there, safe hands. So he's going to be looking for you'd think Hartman seems to be the goal machine, but not a bad effort there, bringing the ball forward. There he is again. Speculative, hopeful, and nearly got it there. And the Ayre United players are protesting that it was a back pass, but I don't think that quite fitted the credentials. Good play from Marown, good one-touch football. Calls for a push in the back there. Hurt seems to be so balanced and controlled over the ball. Duggan. Almost a crafty little ball, but given straight back, and it's out for a corner. Chris Duggan is the number 9. And going up to take the corner is Johnny Shields. So just have a look through these Ayre United players. Who have we got up front? Daniel Oram, Harry Best, number 11. And again, a poor corner. Not going to get anything on that front post, but another opportunity to pick out. And that was a rather delightful goal from Hurt again, who rose above the visitors on that back line and just put the ball into the top corner with authority. That is a man who uses his head, no doubt about that. He's on the pitch for performing magic, and then he's putting the team sheet together as a rest of his occupational duties with this club, and it's 3-2 to Ayre. And that was a rather crafty little goal, wasn't it? I'm saying that is maybe just with a few more minutes to go. Hope we got that on the camera for you. Let's see if we can get a half-time goal out on the Twitter. That would be entertaining. A first for Manx Media and all that. So, Marown just trying to scoop the ball forward into the wind and not making much progress. Certainly the home team up their pace. Hurt again. I'm quite impressed with this fella. He did help me out getting the scaffolding tower to the side of the pitch. Maybe that was an omen. Maybe he could sense that, hang on a minute, TV cameras are going to be on. Let's give it something then, shall we? Oh, and he's passed him there though. Great play from Marown, and it's, oh dear me. Just didn't take perhaps a little bit of more time. He could have just composed himself. He just had that millisecond to put it past the keeper. But it's good football, and that's what we want. Oh, hyperventilating though. Oh, Marown putting the Ayre team under pressure, and a couple of times they've looked a little bit shaky around the back when the ball is just spare, should we say. So good opportunity there. That was number 6 for, that's Tom Redmond. Good play there. Created a good opportunity. Was kind of blowing a bit of a gasket though afterwards against the veteran. There we go. Well, that's not bad. Debut at the Ayre United ground. I don't know quite what they call this place, but it's been a bit of a goal fest anyway. Let's see if we can get something up for the half-time message board. Well, there we have it. Just done a bit of social media, so if you go onto my Twitter, that's Jed Power, you'll see that third goal has been edited off the YouTube, off the tube, and posted online to be shared far and wide across the Manx footballing community. Technology. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable that anyone can just rack up with a bit of kit and produce a live broadcast. It may not be the best commentary. It may not be seamless. It may not be exactly what we'd really want, but you live and learn every week. It's not easy. I need to do a bit more homework, so we'll just give you a bit of a look round. This is what they do up in Andreas. Saturday afternoon, we'll come down and we'll watch the football. We've been, what would you do? If you lived up in Andreas, I'd be enjoying the sunshine. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be enjoying the housing up here. It's a bit, you get a bit more bang for your buck, don't you? But there's no doubt about it. If you're a cyclist, this is where it all happens. Good, quiet roads, flat as you like. You've got Bride Hill to contend with, and you've actually got a lovely bit of countryside. You know, these little lanes. I like the one that just goes off down here down to Sulby. Just a gradual descent as you go down to the Sulby River. So the teams are coming out. There he is, player manager, bossing it, stopping for a few autographs, bit of inspiration. Get my team sheet out again. So I did cock it up before. I think I was giving you what I thought was the Ayre United team, and really it was the Marown. So apologies for that if you were misguided and what have you. Yeah, it's just like the real thing. Look, you're on telly. Can you believe that? You're on telly. Live from Andreas. Is it a first? I know they have tellies in Andreas, but it's got to be something to do. But here they come. Seem quite a comfortable kind of club. Would that be right? Not a reputation for anything a bit gnarly and a bit angry. Looking at the badge, founded in 1967. I can tell you that was 56 years ago. 1967. Blimey. I'm trying to think. Is that when Celtic won the European Cup? Is that right? 25th of May 1967, I think. Please, if you've got any corrections there, let me know. And I think the year after 68, was it United? Benfica? But I'll tell you one thing. George Best was playing in that game, and Harry Best is playing for Ayre United. Not sure if any changes have been made on the bench as yet. We'll see. I'd never know anyway, really. Let's face it. Yeah, there's Harry Best, number 11. He's on this side. Having a chat with one of the subs. Close, though. 3-2. There's no doubt about it. Looking around, I'm looking at the body language. I'm looking at Marown. They just seem a little bit lost at the moment. So I don't know what was said in the half-time hairdryer situation. There we go. Who's this guy? Number 18. Let's have a look. Number 18. Mikey Collister. Apparently, Mikey Collister's going to perform for us on this side, isn't he? Yes, he is. A few skills. He'll be working hard, though. He'll know that he's on the camera, and he's know that he's got to give it 100% effort. Because it's only 3-2. It's only 3-2, an away day. We're missing Curfew in the commentary box, by the way. Here we go. Right, we're starting again. Referee, count the players. Turquoise top for the ref. So on this side, attacking. Who have we got to look at? So that is Ayre United, Harry Best. There he is, number 11. So he'll be our player focus for the second half because he's on this side. We've only got one camera. Oh, and teeing it up and bang! And we know who that is, don't we? That's Chris Duggan. Getting the job done. Getting straight in. The actual defending was not a pretty sight. I think Grandma could have put that one in. So there you go. Scoreboard adjusted, and it's Ayre United 4-2 up. And we hope we got it in the camera because I'm not quite sure whether I was ready for that. But hopefully we'll be able to do some magic. But I've been thinking about getting another camera that you could operate remotely. Just have it on the other side of the pitch for those attacking moments. Here it is. Callister, good ball opportunities. Let's have a look. Referee not taking any notice of that. And so Mikey Callister there is our Marown player cam because he's nearest the camera. So Marown would have come out feeling quite hopeful. They were up in the game, being pegged back, and then now 2 goals in deficit. So Duggan had a simple opportunity there. Callister trying to find... Was it Hartman? Marown testing the keeper. Got hold of it that time. That's Bestie. Beautiful ball over the far side of the pitch. Creating a bit of space. Redmond, that Marown. Player up front there. Oh dear me. Corner given away. Oh dear me, very close again. So 14 was actually Sean Kelly, whereas I got him mixed up for number 14 in the Marown team, and that is Adam Scarth. So Sean Kelly, yeah, he'd be good on a push bike up round Andreas, wouldn't he? There's no question about that. And that was a cracking effort there from Duggan. So They enjoy the set pieces into a bit of breeze. Referee asking for the throw-in to be taken. And yeah, it's Kelly. Seems to move around the pitch very well. Going for a long throw. Big run up here. Going beyond the scaffolding pole of the gantry here that we got. Let's see us hurled into the penalty area. Punched away by the keeper goal. And the ball is collected. Good play from Ayre. And there's Best. He's going to have an opportunity to get the ball over, and it's picked up by nobody. Into thin air, as they say. So we're doing okay on the broadcast. All the kit is in working order. Duggan has got stronger as the game has progressed. Hurt looking to find Best. Ball cleared away from Collister. That's Hartman there, the goal scorer. Oh, some good play here and a reasonable effort on goal there. Tom Redmond does seem to look a little bit fatigued there over at far side. I don't know what options are on the bench really for him, if any. Good play until that ball went skywards, and it just shows, doesn't it? We see it all the time. Keep it on the deck when you can. Ain't going to really get any impact on these back fours. He just headed away. Best is nearly getting to the end of that. And pressure on. That's number 10, Daniel Oram, who featured, who's been a little bit quiet so far in this game. You see, if I had a understudy, no, not an understudy, a helper, we'll be able to have on who scored what. Call for the referee picking on a handball, but all happens too quick and he was unsighted. Marown on the break, but not too many options it would appear on this side. Well, there's a lot of camera work going on here. The ball's just pinging up and down. Referee getting called. There's going to be a substitution, and this is Adam. Adam Scarf, is it? Yeah, Adam Scarf, number 14, has come on. Headband. Some locks there to keep under control. So, no doubt about it, Ayre United in command of this game now. Big kick into the wind. Ball just halting a little bit. Oh, just a little bit too late with releasing the ball there, Marown, and some great play here. Good save. Chris Duggan, that number 9, he's really come on. He wasn't quite getting it together on the first half, but good skill. He can cut in nicely. Looks like a very powerful player who can. There we go. Oh, that was an open net really for old wild man Sean Kelly there. They're playing the multi-ball here at Ayre United. I like that. So we're getting a look at Harry Weatherall. Is it? Worst handwriting ever, whoever did this team sheet. But I suppose I should be more adept at knowing the First Division football scene. Maybe next year when Castletown hopefully get promoted, we'll be making a comeback up here. That would be fun. Get the team bus out, roll into the car park, draped in red and white. Bring the Castletown faithful up, or what do you call them, the ultras. Oh, opportunity here. Oh, just palmed wide by Cole. Nice save. Yeah, you could have the Castletown Ultras up here. Taking over the Grosvenor. Taking the Grosvenor. Imagine that. I suppose there's quite a few of the Castletown lot that have never been this far. Oh, off the post, and it's poached in there by number 10, and that was Daniel Oram, wasn't it? There we go. How do you do? It's 5-2. 5-2, and the shoulders will be slumping as the Ayre Army are looking very comfortable now. There he is, Duggan again, not quite completing. It's nice to try a different angle anyway on the tower front. Kelly there pressing forward, looking to really pile it on now. Just not getting that last part of the movement in with a testing shot on goal. Good play from Ayre United now. It's a good session for them, really. Look at them. They're just tiring the visitors out here. Keeping the ball on the ground. Excellent play, you know. Look at it. This is how to do it. Total football. I've got half the strip right for that. Duggan there, freeing up Best, who's going to just get it in time. And again, great interplay between the Ayre attack. Yeah, Marown. Oh, bit of a break on here now. Oh, that was a great effort, wasn't it? Very good. I was just going to say it was a bit of a no-hoper there from Michael Webber is the name. We were talking about barbecues before. How many barbecues have you had this year? 2? 3? Absolutely shocking. It's just getting a bit rusted, so don't forget to give it a spray with a WD-40 or something. Does that work over the winter? I think it does. Magic stuff. Use it for everything. Cleaning your teeth. Amazing. So I'm just looking up here. I'm guessing the training pitch is there over the other side, and these are floodlights. These are old telegraph poles that they got up. Albeit. Of course, no problem nowadays, because used to be an airfield up here, didn't they? Or is it still one? I don't know. Did they used to have a light on top of Andreas Church? So Tom Redmond, who seems to have just struggled a bit today. He's on the deck. Looks like he's had the wind taken out of him, and manager David Brew just asking for a substitution. And that could be... We haven't got a 17. Oh, we have Lewis Brew back on. Okay. Number 18 is off. Mikey Collister. So difficult for the manager to work out what to do, especially when there's some serious offence going on like that from the home team. Almost like they're just queuing up now to wreak havoc and turn that scoreline into something devastating for the visitors. But good play from Ayre United. Just seem to be in control. Nice and comfortable. Oh, hello. Okay, we've got our collection box going on. Oh, you can't see. Gentleman on crutches. Just touting the spectators for a bit of assistance. I don't know how they do here. For the finances. TT campsite in the summer. I can't see that. Too far away from all the TT action, but you never know. Lovely play to Duggan. Best is just drawing the defenders away. Oram just skyrocketing it into the swings. But it's all swings today. There's no roundabouts. All swings for Marown, trying to come up with options and making mistakes, and just causing more pressure for the defence really to deal with. Flipping phones do your head in, don't they? Doug, is he going to dig a big grave for the Ayre United opponents today? Looks like it. There we go, we're back. Oh, someone's given us a thumbs up. That's great. Thank you that the broadcast is coming through loud and clear. It's always helpful to know that, because technology does get the better of me sometimes. Look at this team now, just cutting through the Marown defence like a knife that has been gently warmed through butter. I won't say a hot knife through butter, because that sounds quite urgent. I think Marown are just on a bit of a stroll, just gradually being unpicked by this Ayre United team, and they're all just having a go now. Look at that. One for the keeper again, but you see what's happened here. It's proper training session football really for these guys. I think the Marown team will be just looking at that clock getting counted down and just getting out of here, because as we see there, tired legs mean mistakes. And that's it, best on the touchline there, just allowing a throw to the opposition. Let's see what they do. Certainly look like they're enjoying the football. Oof. Bit of a tumble there, right in front. Yeah. Oh. That was a bit of a clatter there. A rare venture up into the opposition penalty area. So you saw on the floor there, Harvey Callister. Harvey Callister. Substitution, looks like a chance to give... who have we got? Let's have a look. Number 8, that is Mark Nixon. Let's come on. For Jonathan Shields, who's had an impressive game. No question about that. There with Hurt on that solid defensive role. So Nixon is on the field of play. Let's see where he's finding his way into. Centre back. Doesn't look too old. There we go. Not quite sure what the youth development programme would be in Andreas. I'd imagine that 90% of the population are like 70, aren't they? Judging by the amount of bungalows over the back of me. There we go. Gotta find a place on the flat. Harvey Collister there, recovered. Duggan getting the better of it and almost freeing up Best. So here he is. Man of the match so far, no question about it. Lovely headed goal, caught on camera, of course, for posterity. Oh. He's the guy who gave us a hand with the scaffolding tower earlier on. We just dug it out the back there, the backyard, so. Obviously conforming to all health and safety regulations. Certificate here. Oh, it's blown away. So, throw in from the far side. Big conservatory in the background. But it's freezing in there now after the summer, where it's like an oven. Keeper under pressure. Reasonable performance there from Collister so far. Best pressing forward, looks like he enjoys his football. Duggan too, the number 9. Great play from Ayre United here. Oh, what a great ball. Duggan is going to have another go, and it's just off the post. Great touch. Nick Cole is in goal. I said Nick Collister. I'm getting confused. There's a bit. Collister's in every game you turn up at these days. Which is a good thing. I want to keep this Manxide entity going. Not sure about this work permits malarkey. There we go. Keep your eye on that one with your local MHK, how they vote. I get the impression that some of our friends, what can I say, Chamber of Commerce, will be looking at paying the lowest wages possible. Get your cheap labour in. And we're back to the football. Oh, great play there from Kelly. Oh, lovely. Just walking it along that line and... Oh, just got a little bit too, I won't say greedy, but he could have just side-footed it there to Oram. Or Duggan could have been an option, but... He's got a little bit carried away. His Best under pressure now. Oh, managing to get the better of all those Marown players. He's missed about 6 tackles so far. Great through ball. Crossed over, and is it going to be... Great team effort, great goal. That's Oram again. He's going to enjoy watching that. Very, very good to watch. And thank you, Ayre United, for giving us a bit of footage there that we can share and replay for the benefit of the fans later on. Good though, good example of economical football there, one touch. Duggan there, just looked a little bit angry there. Not quite sure what his pedigree is for getting a little bit tetchy on the pitch, but just saw it on his face, lip curled. It's like one of those dogs that are getting banned. What are they called? XL bullies or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing him an injustice there. Could be a gentle giant. So it's 6-2. Can see Nick White on the I won't say the dugout. Just shouting over that we want the team to press forward. And opportunities again, and nice goal. Declan Cummins, I think. Very good. Let's adjust the scoreboard again. That's 7-2. Nine goals on your subscription-free football service on Saturday afternoon at Ayre United. It's Premier League this week. Normally we're at Castletown. The lower league, shall we say. Hopefully Castletown can keep moving the right way. Colby looking a threat. That's going to be some game, that, in a few weeks' time. Here's Duggan. Sends the ball over. Risky play there from Marown. Just fell nicely. Playing it up from the back. But again, just control really. Oh, that was well played by the defender there in avoiding the handball. Had his hands behind his back. Wasn't going to be interfering with any foul play there. There we go. There's Duggan. Oh yeah, Oram, who's on the score sheet as well now. Flicked over. Lots of space appearing now. Oh, the ball just skates across the goal. It's not quite out for a corner. Options galore here for the Tangerines. Big tackle. Right in front of the Ayre management. Hurt is looking options, trying to weave his way through the defence. Good interception there from Marown. Come on, let's see if we can get some credit back in the goal side of things. Kelly. Oh, fine ball there for Duggan. He's having a great game. Here we go. Oh, Not quite converting it, but really, it makes no difference, does it? This game's done. It's over. That was Connor Gilbert. Not really seen much happening there today, but bit of space here now for Marown to press forward. And I think that just about sums up this second half, really running out of steam. This front line really on this right flank, you've got Best, Oram and Duggan. Seems quite effective. One to watch, I think, if anyone's looking at posing a challenge against Ayre United when they come up here on the travels. A good unit there. Kelly, strong player, who's got this throw in that we're going to see shortly. As good as a corner, really. And we've just got Hurt there, just on the far post. So see what materialises. Keeper punches out under a bit of pressure though to do that, and the ball will just get returned back into the action area for Ayre. That's probably offside, and that's off the bar for Oram. Great tackle there from Nixon. You'll have enjoyed that. Hasn't had much to do really since coming on, but bit of space now. Didn't have to get that over first time. He could have just taken it forward a little bit. Time to have a bit of control, and the referee pulls up, and it's a tangerine ball. Had a chat with is it Tom Curfey when Marown came to town. Was it a pre-season friendly? I'm not quite sure, but very good. He told me about the Marown club and how it's a happy club set in the centre of the island. A lot of players who been brought through the younger teams, the academy system, if you like. A good club that's got its own facilities. a club where it's really part of the community. Crosby Club gets supported and kind of crosses over with the cricket scene that they've gone over there, which is something to be admired and really important for a place like that. Volunteers are absolutely essential, committee members, fundraising. As we know, Kelly's just lost his balance there. Oh dear, bit of frustration there. So that is Scarf over the far side, pressing forward. Oof. Just needed to take it on the outside. Nixon there, showing confidence. Alongside, I think, the senior man in the team is the manager. So far, so good this second half. Ayre United absolutely in control. There's no question about that. Impressive too. I'm normally based watching the lower end of the league, and there is quite a gap. There's no question about that. Castletown or any club that gets promoted are going to have to really work. New players, strict regime over summer. Don't, if a team does get promoted, don't rest on your laurels and perhaps think the job is done, because let's face it, the job is beginning when you get promoted. Certainly looking at this outfit now. Good play from Duggan, nearly finding Oram there perfectly. Oram there, he's even at this stage in the game, they're pressing forward, but Marown just happened to be skating and bumbling through, and the ball finds its way to Nixon, and there we go. I think, I'm watching this Duggan guy, I think he is a little bit tricky. There he is, there's a bit of chat going on. Scarf trying to make something happen, but ball, as soon as you put it in the air and there's a bit of breeze and you don't get the rub of the green or the bounce, it ain't going to go your way. It's the teams that progress and do well are the ones that played along the ground. There's no question about that. Duggan, he's ventured over to the far side of the ground. Nixon is just trying to put them around forward under pressure. There's a bit of shoving and the ball goes out for a corner, so maybe a chance for Marown to get some sort of consolation from today. So who's going to come up here? Score is 7-2. The score is really only going to go Ayre's way, and a pretty poor corner, and a good fortune it manages to find Harvey. Is it Harvey Collister? I can't remember. And soft header, really. Bags of time, should have controlled it. Certainly had a couple of seconds to just put the keeper under a little bit more scrutiny. Well, I thought that was a foul, ref, but playing on, letting the flow continue. Duggan is absolutely majestic, really, now. He's switched flank. Nice ball there forward from the Marown defender. Possession still almost. It's a throw though, taken quickly. Cartman, who scored the goals before, when Marown seemed to have control of this fixture at the early stages. So we're coming up to 4:10. And there you go, that's it. Referee blows up. So there we have it. A live stream from Andreas from Ayre United from this quickly set up scaffolding rig. Just dragged it out the backyard of the clubhouse. This guy here in the white, Nick. There we go. Put it together. Everyone's in good spirits, happy. Marown resigned to a pretty depressing second half, where Ayre United really put on quite a display of one-touch football, some good movement, and really they could have had an absolute hatful. The keeper, the visiting keeper, was put to the test a lot of the time, and it was quite a division in ability. But there we have it. I might just see what's in the clubhouse soon. Get a cup of tea. But thanks for tuning in. If you've got any comments, please just put them in the box. Any ideas if you want the camera to go elsewhere? And be careful how you answer that one. And we'll catch up again when we'll be live at Castletown, probably next Saturday.